And hello, 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 hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Don't know if anybody's here yet, but yeah, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're going to be pulling some tarot cards. We're going to be talking about the number 6, the number of the beast. Okay, come on. You knew that was coming, okay? Okay. Yeah, how you guys doing? Tell us what's up in the chat. Oh, hello, Romy. That was my Romy impersonation. How do you like that?
Perfect. Nailed it.
We're here for the juicy, juicy goodness. What's up, Chansey?
Careful.
Anyway, yeah, so today, some interesting things about today. It's June 6th, 2022. So, you know, that's 666 according to the Gregorian calendar. So that's kind of fun. I have no idea if anything crazy is going down today. The astrology is pretty kind of mundane and normal looking, to be perfectly honest with you. So, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Fruity juicy, baby. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys are degenerates. So speaking of, I know it is perfect. It's perfect for today. So speaking of Romy, just posted today actually was the alchemical breakdown of the Wizard of Oz with Rachel, myself, Gabe, Romy, and a secret, highly respected guest. I feel like we're so legit now. It's like, oh yeah. Juan's got a Mason. We've got our special guest.
Getting up there.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I think that's really cool. Let's see what's going on here. I did not open the chart ahead of time. Okay, so this week, honestly, as far as just like pure astrology goes, it's pretty chill as fuck. There is something really cool happening. I'm just opening it up and then I'll show you guys. There is something neat happening. Venus conjoins with Uranus. What day? Let me find out. I just came from the garden, okay? So yeah, what do you got going on, Rachel? Didn't something just drop with Benjamin today? Tell us about that while I dick around.
It was our last read for the Poetic Edda. So which was a good one. If you haven't, well, it just premiered. So yeah. I've heard the chat is really good. I kind of wasn't able to make it to the premiere, but it's a good episode. I know. We got into some really good stuff. It's going to be a long journey through this Havamal. So, but the Havamal has been fun.
Oh, yeah. Aw, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, Chance.
Yeah, thank you.
You're a good man. You're a good man. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, let me pull up the chart here, which is what I've been doing this whole time. Oh man. Okay. Scheduling snafu. Then we got amateur hour snafus. You know, good times. Good times. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Ignore that. Why is it not showing up? Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, let me just tell you about it. We don't need to show it on screen. Okay, so on the 11th, all right, on the 11th, Venus is conjuncting with Uranus. This is kind of exciting. First of all, this happens pretty much every year. It's not like super special or unique, except this year, the North Node being in Taurus, Venus becomes the ruler of the North Node. Why is that significant? The North Node is where we are going and what we're working on building. In Taurus, we're focusing significantly on our resources, our values, things of that nature. And Venus at home in Taurus she's very comfortable there. It's definitely oh my gosh, craziness happening. It's definitely an interesting transit in that with Uranus, we're learning how to innovate something, right? With Taurus, it's how we make money, what our actual values are, how we grow food. So the idea, especially for the 11th and the couple of days leading up to the 11th and like in and around that time, it'll be really important to try to innovate something that you're doing, whether it is like, oh, that's not what I want to bring up. Whether it's like how you're gaining money, whether it's innovating what you actually value in life. And then, of course, where Taurus shows up in your chart, that will change how this kind of shows on an individual level. And I lost Rachel. Okay. Hopefully she's back soon. Oh my God. Hold on. You're making banana bread? Are you going to add any nuts to your banana bread? Never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear about homunculus stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, so anything else special happening this week? You know what? On the 13th, I believe. 13th or the 14th. Okay, so nothing else really major is happening this week. Just that Venus-Uranus conjunction. The other thing that this kind of brings to mind that's interesting is that with Venus, we're also talking about our relationships. And with Uranus and Venus contacts are infamous for creating or suddenly breaking relationships. So that is kind of interesting. Where did Rachel go, you guys? It's interesting because like who knows how this is going to play out for people. Okay. Rachel froze. Okay, Rachel froze. She'll be back. All right, great. That was terrible. Awesome. Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna read another little thing from the subtle art of not giving a fuck because we are still in bathing in the Aries, Mars, Jupiter energy, and I'm here for it. So what do we got? She's back. Hey, Rachel. Okay, I'm glad you're back, dude. I was drowning there. I was like, holy shit.
We're doing great. I was listening.
How do people do solo shows? I don't know. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Oh man. Nope. I'm not reading that.
Is it too spot on?
It might be. Okay. This is about anger. Okay, so it says, the trick with the negative emotions is to 1, express them in a socially acceptable and healthy manner, and 2, express them in a way that aligns with your values. Speaking of values. Simple example. A value of mine is nonviolence. Therefore, when I get mad at somebody, I express that anger, but I also make a point of not punching them in the face. A radical idea, I know. But the anger is not the problem. Anger is natural. Anger is a part of life. Anger is arguably quite healthy in many situations. Remember, emotions are just feedback. See, it's the punching people in the face that's the problem, not the anger. And I mean, I'm gonna just sometimes, somebody just, people sometimes just need to be hit. But anyway.
Pillows, guys. Hit your pillows, not people. I
was thinking about this today, actually. Let's see. Chopped hazelnuts or almonds? Ooh, why not both? In banana bread.
Oh, in banana bread.
I know.
Hazelnuts.
Jinx. See, it's the punching people in the face that's the problem, not the anger. The anger is really the messenger for my fist in your face. Don't blame the messenger. Blame my fist or your face. I'm done. That's the read. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming out. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Oh man. Okay. Do chop. Now we're just talking about food. I love it. This
Taurus.
is perfect.
Some of you might have
Exactly,
seen.
Michelle. Exactly. It's about how you it's how you respond. It's react versus respond. Are you going to react and be all like, bah! It's usually my default. Or are you going to respond? Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Loving it. Loving it. Let's see here. Okay. So, just to remind everybody, we're going to go through the 12 signs. We go backwards cuz we can. And at the end, after we're done the 12 regular, we'll probably do like a one last like collective reading for everybody, and then we're opening it up to do personal readings. So in the description below there is, or should be, pretty sure I put it there, gonna go double check now. Okay, good. In the description box below there are 3 options for you to send us a donation. We're doing same as last time. I'm gonna just show this real quick. 10 for a card, and we'll rock paper on scissors on stream to see who pulls it. Unless you have a request, within reason.
Reasonable requests.
Reasonable requests. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So let's see here. Yeah.
Best for last.
Clearly, it's all about you. Best for last. Oh, that's so sweet. Look, guys, I got banners this time. What up? Starting with Pisces. The Aries just left the building. The ticker went down too. Okay. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's talk about the North Node. So the North Node, Venus and Uranus for you, Pisces, is in your 3rd house of communication, siblings, short journeys. So you're innovating, Pisces. It's funny. Yeah, we're innovating, Pisces, how you're speaking and what you're learning and the types of information that you want to bring in and how you communicate your values and what you actually give a shit about. I love that. Oh, 3rd house Pisces. Beautiful. I hope you just pulled a great card. Oh, what the
Sure did.
This is weird. Okay, so you go first. I need to think about this.
Okay. All right. So Pisces, you got Justice, which is awesome, and the Knight of Cups.
Oh.
So the Knight of Cups does have to do with spiritual messages. It's emotions. So often that white knight, shining armor type of thing. That's the vibe. Can get a little too dreamy, as Pisces can do. Get too caught up in romance, the journey. Isn't this great? I'm gonna rescue the princess.
I gotta mute.
I mean, that's totally the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting that. But with Justice here, check your motives. Roll a motive check for me, if you could, please. And just make sure that you know who you're doing this for, who sent you on this task. Is this self-initiated? Is this spirit-initiated? What are you doing? And where are you going with all this love and gusto? So that's what I got.
Dude, what the fuck? Because I got the Sun and Rebirth.
Ooh.
There's a lot of naked babies on the screen right now, okay? The Sun and
Fresh.
rebirth. And you pulled justice? Dude. Yeah. It's okay though. That's why we love you, Chance. Okay, Venus in Pisces is unconditional love for the divine. Like it's an intense placement, and I love it. Rachel, I lost you again. What the hell?
My
Okay, anyway,
camera's
so
freezing.
weird. Okay, so Pisces, rebirth and the sun. This like do I like how do I even what the fuck, Pisces? You're literally going through the most intense Rachel's a double. Oh my god. You're going through a very intense rebirth and initiation process. I don't even know how else to say that. Seeing that the sun is all about like freedom and creativity and vitality and joy and all this expansive, beautiful energy. And then with rebirth, I mean, the rebirth needs to happen before the sun can really shine. Like quite literally, these two cards are showing the winter solstice and then Aries season. So it's quite literally the rebirth of the sun. So that's pretty intense. I don't even know what the fuck. Rachel mentioned that you need to check your motives. I want to say that there is an aspect of what you're doing that is spirit led, or at the very least, you're being asked to follow that. And wherever spirit is leading you, they're trying to lead you towards some kind of major rebirth and joy and freedom. But you have to actually follow that and do the things in order to get there. So you got it, Pisces. And Rachel's going through a rebirth process right now. You know what, Gabriel? Shh. Follow the wives. Okay, that's all I got to say. Okay. So there you go, Pisces. Let's see. Boom, Aquarius. Hopefully Rachel comes back for Aquarius. It's not the same without her. All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Aquarius. So Aquarius. Taurus for you in this Venus-Uranus conjunction, that's happening in your 4th house. That's the house of home. So thank God you're back, Rachel. Hey, buddy. If you have to go off camera so it doesn't freeze, I mean, we can do that too. So
Okay.
we'll figure it out. We will survive.
Aquarius.
Okay, so anyway, Aquarius. So yeah, 4th house, okay? This is the house of home. This is the house of your deepest inner emotions, okay? This is a hidden house. So the innovation and change that you're going through right now, what you're trying to build is not really visible. This is quite literally when you think about public versus private, this is the private house. Okay. So what's happening to you, what you're innovating, what you're building, the values and things that you're innovating and changing in your life is not really visible to everybody else. And that's totally fine. This could quite literally take your home life and cause a major shakeup. So that's I mean, it's neither good nor bad. It's like the passage about anger, it's how you respond to whatever is coming up. And with the North Node, Uranus, Venus, all in that 4th house, how you actually respond to things is what's going through the innovation. So this is really cool. Something else about the 4th house that's kind of fun is the 4th house is our ancestry. So I would encourage you to, yeah, no worries, Nicholas. We're a little slow today. We're also going backwards, so you're right on time. I would encourage you, Aquarius, if you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart or your Aquarius sun, moon, rising, to look into some of your ancestry and do a little digging there, because you never know what you might find. It could be some really interesting things that you bring up with all of that 4th house energy. So what'd you pull for Aqua? Oh, you are. I don't
Here we
hear you.
go.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I asked for 2 and got 3. So
Hi, Regan.
got 7 of Swords. I like this one. Like this depiction. The Empress. And that 3 of Wands. So I like what you're saying with Aquarius and needing to do a little digging and all that, because the 3 of Wands is kind of about, it's after doing the research, but this particular one with these growing vines and this little bird with its book is looking to take those ideas somewhere. So with the Empress, you do have that backup of the ancestry in your full self. I like this little log sitting at her feet, like your family tree, propping you up, which I think is awesome. But definitely take your time. I like that this 7 of Swords is actually very contemplative, like he's just gotten up, he's just getting out of the grave. And the inside of the coffin says hope and reflection. So sometimes I like to see the 7 of Swords as taking your own mind back. And that's something that you might need to do while doing research. You know, are you in your mind? Are you in someone else's mind? But definitely take your time. Understand your inheritance and what you have and how much it holds you. It makes you who you are. And figure out what to do with that information. Because doing the research is super fun, but you need to do something with it.
Damn. And you know what's really funny to me about you saying that to Aquarius is I know. They already fucking know. But it's like, okay, you know, but what are you doing about it?
Yeah. It's like, cool that
Okay.
you know.
And that's interesting because that ties into the cards that I pulled. Again, 2 major arcana. I swear to God, I fucking shuffled. Okay. We got Justice again.
Ooh.
With Justice, I feel like there's going to come a point, especially as it pertains to something that's happening at home, where you have to make a decisive choice, a definitive choice. There's something coming up where you cannot sit on the fence about it. You need to pick a fucking side, or make the decision. If something needs to break and change, then allow it to break. The more you hold on to it and like try to just keep pander to both sides or keep both things around, the more you're going to the more resentment's going to build up. Let's just put it that way. And the other card that I got for you, Aquarius, is the Hermit reversed. So this is kind of where part of that interpretation for Justice is coming from. You're ignoring your body, you're not being in your body, you're not meditating, you're not taking the time to be by yourself, and that's kind of amusing. Also saying that to Aquarius, because Aquarius often goes and goes off by themselves, and it's a little, they alienate they alienate their damn selves. Okay, they're not alienated, they alienate their damn selves. Okay. So, but it's interesting because this tells me, Hermit reverse, that there's multiple meanings to every card, but this is what I'm picking up for it. Okay. I'm not surprised. You can't just mope around and not do something about the situation. It's going to come to a head. Okay. Whether you wanted to or not, you can't hold off. So yeah, that's what I got for that. Make nice. A decision, damn it. No sitting on the fence. There you go. Yeah, so I just decided to watch the 4th season. Speaking of King of Cups. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I just decided to watch that so I could be up to up to date with it when you guys do your decode. Yeah, lots of justice vibes in there. Very interesting. Or sippy cup. Roman. That's fine. Capricorn. Capricorn. You know what's awesome about Capricorn? Capricorn loves Taurus. Why? Taurus is fifth house to Capricorn. Quite literally, we love money. I just, just I'm just stating facts, okay? So Capricorn, with Taurus being your fifth house, the conjunction with Uranus, Taurus, and then later the Venus and Uranus, oh my God, in Taurus, and then later Venus will cross the North Node in the fifth house. This is about innovating, changing how you create things or what you're creating. The fifth house is all creation energy, has a lot to do with children, has a lot to do with fun and romance and things like that. And yeah, it's all about totally changing up what you're creating right now. So, you know, think about that. Like what kinds of things are you doing at the moment and how can you change them? And I mean, even if you make a change and you hate it, and if you make a change and you hate it, that's fine. At least you tried something different. And that's the whole point of this kind of a transit, with Uranus being a sudden, shocking, and innovating kind of energy, and Venus going over him in her own sign. It's definitely just about trying something new, even if, you know, you don't keep it, that's fine. As long as you try. Just do something. Like the book
Just
said
try.
last week. Just do something.
Yeah, that was good.
Word.
So it's funny because when you were talking about Capricorn loving money, I got the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard earned. It makes you happy. I mean, this figure looks happy to me. She's got a crown of flowers, all that abundance, you know, hard work. It's pleasant, but it is also work on the inside. It's a little serious. Sorry. There's sorry.
Capricorn's a little serious. Are you kidding me? Ruled by fucking Saturn, all right? Shit.
Well, and maybe that's part of it, is to remember the beauty aspect, the beauty behind what you're doing in the spirit, and that everything's timed. I mean, it's a little hard to see in this light, but behind her is the Mayan calendar. So there's cycles, there's seasons. The moon's at her feet. It's supporting. Those things support you. And you could see this almost like the Four of Pentacles, but she's holding that bag loosely. So it's going to be moving. And I think maybe that's something we forget about Capricorn, is that it is cardinal. It's cardinal earth. It's moving forward. It is that kind of just do something with it kind of vibe. But what you're doing is for your highest purpose and your highest good and the highest service of others, with the High Priestess too. As much as she's mystery and all of that stuff, a priestess serves first and foremost. She's devotional. So are you devoted to money, or are you devoted to love?
Savage. Savage. I love that. You know why I love that though? Because the first interpretation that popped into my mind was like, okay, Taurus is money, but it's value. It's values.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you value? But anyway, I love that. You're Rachel, you're the best.
That's perfect.
So what I pulled for Capricorn was the Six of Cups reversed. Speaking of romance, and the Queen of Cups. So speaking of romance and values, very interesting. So with the Six of Cups reversed, this is for the love of money. Anyway, Six of Cups reversed. This suggests getting lost in some kind of nostalgia, especially as it pertains to previous loves, previous romances, or even an old connection that needs to perhaps be ended. This is neither one. You should join, Chance. Anyway, oh my god. I should just ignore the chat while I'm reading. Fuck, turn it off. Okay, so anyway, so the Six of Cups, okay. Capricorn. The thing about Uranus transiting through the 5th house, okay. Uranus can be a sudden break, or it can be a sudden coming together. All right. It's not a lasting and solid thing. That's more Saturn's domain. But it can be. However, something tells me that the Venus-Uranus conjunction in your 5th house with the Six of Cups reversed is saying that there needs to be something new brought in, something totally different and unique that you haven't tried before. A different flavor of ice cream altogether. You know what I mean? A totally different flavor. With the Queen of Cups, this is suggesting to me that once you have gotten to the point where you are filling your own cup and actually developing a relationship between yourself and the divine, something higher than yourself, and you're not trying to fill your cup with other people, you know, like trying to fill a void, you know what I'm trying to say? That's when it will happen, and not a moment sooner. So if you're hanging on to some kind of nostalgia, some kind of past romance, something from the deep past, it's time to let it go so that you can actually move forward.
Yeah, that's awesome. And while you were saying that, it kind of clicked too. Like, it's not, you have to have value in what you have and who you are. So maybe you're not valuing monetary things enough too. But
Snipe. Snake to snap.
that was beautiful. I liked that a lot. Because isn't that, I mean, that is the Lover's card, is making that choice between vice or virtue. And there is usually a choice with love.
Damn it.
And the devil don't let you make no choices.
Okay. Sagittarius. Romy is dropping free form random ass shit in the chat. Reptilian skeleton, stay unruly and celibate. The cellophane glitch in the aeroplane. Oh no, the mainframe is a Metal Gear Solid mainstay. Anyway, anyhow,
That was nice. That was really nice.
You're welcome. I love rapping.
You guys should collab more.
That'd be fun. Okay. Sagittarius. For you, Taurus is your 6th house. Is that right? Yeah, 6th house. So this is innovating something to do with your lifestyle. Okay. That cadence though. Boom. Yeah, no, it's the Taurus. Okay, it's the Taurus. Anyway, okay, so seriously, Taurus, 6th house for you, Sagittarius. Focus. Ignore the chat. I can do this. So this is something to do with your lifestyle, okay? The 6th house is health. It's your daily habits. It's also work and the service, right? It has something to do with service. Sometimes pets too. So I don't mean, on one hand, you could be getting a very interesting, totally unique pet, like an axolotl or something crazy like that. I don't know. Just saying.
Oh, that's my favorite salamander. Do it. I'm gonna say
Just
yes.
saying, you know, that's totally a possibility. On the other hand, it could be something a little bit more mundane, like choosing a totally different gym to go to, or signing up for some hot yoga, or like, you know, just anything like that. Anything that feels beautiful and aligns with your values, that's different, that you know, makes you feel really good. So yeah, like I said, I already gave a few examples, but you could bring in something fresh and different into your regular old routine to switch it up a bit. And I mean, with your with your honest there, I kind of feel like you haven't really had a choice in the matter. We'll leave it at that. What cards did you pull, Rachel? What cards did you pull?
Thanks. Okay, so Sag, you got Knight of Swords. The sword swallowing knight. He's so fancy. And the Ten of Cups, which is a lot of what you were saying, Kaylee. It is the hard work. There's some emotional satisfaction to be had here. The flowers are blooming. The homes are sturdy. All these tens have butterflies or moths, so the transformation is complete. This one has ribs. So this is definitely all about what's inside and what's protecting you and allowing your emotional body to actually protect you instead of, being afraid that it's going to suck in negativity or, whatever that fear is. I've talked to too many empaths who are like, I have to shield every day. Like, yes, it's a good practice, but like, are you doing it because it's a good practice or because you're afraid of being hurt? Because there's two different mindsets with warriors, right? It's about defense, yes, but defense is not from a place of fear. It's just about practicality and being prepared and realizing that you're so much stronger and you have that foundation because of that. And an emotional foundation is good. And yeah, new ideas. I don't know that I love this card. I don't know that this is a great idea. Swallowing the sword.
What do you mean?
Right. I love that he's doing it. He's so daring.
No fucks given.
Right?
That's so Sagittarius. Fuck it.
I'm gonna eat this and you're gonna think it's cool. You're not wrong. But maybe just be a little conscious because you could seriously hurt yourself with your new ideas. Make sure you have emotional sensitivity, emotional grounding for that mental body to flow and play with and have a good time. Because knights are meant to protect. That's their job. They're the foot soldiers. They're the ones on the ground. So if you're too caught up being a show off, you're not doing your job. Just saying.
Fucking classic Sagittarius.
It kind of is, though. Sorry. Not sorry.
I love Sag energy. Wow, my cards tie in perfectly with what you just said. So we've got the High Priestess, which is, I mean, it's tapping into your intuition, but in order to be the High Priestess, something that I think people sometimes overlook about the High Priestess card is in order to get to where she is with the pillars, you have to, there's a lot of fears that you have to face in order to get there, in order to be that vessel or that channel. There's a lot that you have to clear out. Sometimes we think something is intuition when it is actually just a strong feeling that is not necessarily actually intuition. It's a trauma coming up. So that's important to note. And so don't ignore your intuition right now, but also check in with yourself. Is it actually intuition? Is it a subtle gut feeling, or is it like a strong gut wrench? That's how you can tell the difference. If it's an extremely strong and if it's really, really strong, it's probably not intuition. Intuition is often a lot more subtle than that, but still a messenger. So pay attention to the messenger either way. Just check in with yourself. Which is it more likely to be? The other card that I got was the Three of Swords reversed. So this is really interesting. I feel like, I I know for some of you, definitely this is true, that there has been a situation going down that has been incredibly gut-wrenching, heartbreaking even. Doesn't necessarily have to apply to romance. It can apply to multiple different life areas, but something about this Three of Swords reversed with the High Priestess tells me that you will make it through the situation, especially with the Three of Swords reversed. That tells me that we're at the end of this, right? And whatever ends up happening, whatever ends up being dissolved or torn apart or shattered or whatever, it just means that that thing wasn't built on a solid foundation. It wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant to play out that way. So with something coming to an end, you're being asked to follow spirit and intuition and the signs, the auguries towards where you need to go next. So there you go, Sag.
That does tie in really well. That was beautiful.
Kapow. Kapow. Scorpio. Okay, Romy. I better not pull out any crazy ass homunculus shit, okay? I'm gonna be pissed. Like, why?
This card. Should just add that to the deck.
The magician reversed with like the sun or something like, well, what the fuck?
That could be an interesting visual that I don't really want to picture. Like, I thought the sun wasn't supposed to shine there.
Good timing, Mario. Oh my god. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Scorpio. Ooh, Taurus is your 7th house, Scorpio. Oh, fun. Okay. All right. With Taurus being your 7th house, okay, this is the house of partnerships, one-on-one relationships, one-on-one relationships. Sorry, Juan. It's all kinds of relationships, okay? Anytime you sign a contract, that's the 7th house. So it's committed partnerships of all kinds, whether it's like romantic moving in with somebody, whether it's business partnerships, whether it is, I mean, those are the two main ones I can think of off the top of my head, but the 7th house is also open enemies, so keep that in mind. With the Venus-Uranus conjunction happening in your 7th house with the North Node, you could very well, quite literally, be meeting people or creating new relationships with people that come on very suddenly. Again, that's neither good nor bad. And regardless of the outcome of however that ends up turning out, yes. So when we get to Taurus, you'll also, okay, so how you go through horoscopes, okay? You listen to your ascendant first, all right? Then sun and moon. And I like moon more than sun, but either way, all three of them will probably resonate. Ascendant most of all, but that's how you would listen to it. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, regardless of the outcome of whatever relationship ends up being formed, and like I said, it can be romantic, it can be business, it can be open enemies, like quite literally. Regardless of the outcome, something about it will change you dramatically. The 7th house is a very important house in the chart. It's one of the it's one of the biggest factors to your personality overall and to how you take action in the world. So, Gabriel. Scorpio is associated with the rectum and the genital organs. So, yes, actually. So there you go. Kind of. Yeah. Anyway. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So anyway, this will be an interesting transit, and keep me updated.
Good luck.
No, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Venus in your 7th house is beautiful. It's like beautifying your relationships, and not just your relationships, like it's not just your partners beautifying themselves and innovating themselves. It's also how you relate to other people. So, anyway. Yeah.
Well, that's perfect because I asked for 2 and got 3. So we have the 2 of Cups, which is lovely. I like this one a lot.
Fucking called it.
Right? Queen of Cups. And Justice reverse.
Oh, snap.
Again, there's that motive check when it comes to these emotions and your heart. Why are you in these relationships? What are you giving? You know, I like that his head liquid is pouring into her head and she's got his heart, or, you know, whatever these roles are. But, you know, there's sharing, there's exchange in this one. And when it comes to the queen, it's all about her heart and what she's doing. And I like that she's giving in this card, but really examine what you're giving, why you're giving it, and if it's really just to yourself or to the other person. Because if there's an imbalance, that can be exciting, but it's not sustainable.
You know what I have stuck in my head?
Uh-oh.
Listen to your heart as he's calling for you. Okay, sorry. Anyway,
That was beautiful. Thank you.
Oh man. So what I pulled for you, Scorpio, okay, is the Queen of Pentacles. So you got 2 queens in this reading, all right? The Cups and the Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords reversed. Very, very interesting. I'm holding it kind of sideways because I fucked up my light placement. Okay. So with the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles has a lot to do with your values. Again, this is a big theme this week. What are your fucking values? You know, if you value being the lone wolf, sure, that's fine. But the question arises, I mean, what exactly are you building? Are you building just for yourself? Are you building for a community? And like these are things to think about after you have amassed all of the books and done all of the things and collected all of the plants and, you know, done whatever the fuck and looked into all of the mysteries. What is it for? Who is it for? Is it just for you, like Rachel was saying? Or is it, you know, are you building something with some kind of community? Either way, or a rich sugar mommy is coming into your life. You know what I mean? Just saying, get you some. But anyway, and then with the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords reversed. Typically, the 8 of Swords, when it's upright, is talking about, you know, not being able to express something, whether it's because you're holding yourself back or just who knows? It's Uranus and Venus. It could happen. I don't know. It could happen. But yeah, usually 8 of Swords, you know, there's difficulty expressing something or you're holding yourself back from expressing something. With it being reversed though, it's like finally being able to actually communicate what's been on your mind. And getting over some kind of fear, something that has been holding you back. Often I find the difficulty in expressing or communicating actually comes from some kind of fear or insecurity. So this is finally getting oh my god, I'm not putting that on the screen. This is finally getting over that. And establishing some kind of powerful and solid and stable connection.
That's what 6 is all about.
Oh shit, we didn't even talk about 6.
I was gonna wait till we got to Libra because I was like, it's kind of the halfway point, but like, just came out.
Well, we're at Libra now. There you go. So Libra. So Taurus is your 8th house, Libra. This is the house of secrets and the occult and death and taxes. And really fun things like that. With North Node, Venus, Uranus, and all this energy in Taurus, this is giving you an opportunity to create shared projects with other people. And with the Uranus-Venus aspect, this is about innovating those shared projects, automating something. You could even be like, the 8th house is tricky, okay? It's the Scorpio house. We don't like looking at our 8th house. It's not pleasant. Nobody likes to actually address death. It's not fucking fun. I mean, unless you're a death doula, but that's a totally different story. I mean, if you are, let me know because that's badass. But I mean, we don't like looking at the 8th house. It's the skeletons in the closet house. With the North Node here, you don't have a choice. You have to look at it. A nicer way of looking at this that's a little bit less intense, because the 8th house is pretty intense, is you're building shared projects with people because it's about shared resources. That kind of thing. It's also, well, I mean, it's one of the houses that deals with sex as well. And with Uranus and Venus, Taurus, and the North Node, that's a lot of freaky deaky things. Okay, let's just not get into that right now. This is not Tarot After Dark. So anyway, innovating how you relate to other people on that level. Let's just leave it there.
Well, that's fun. So
yes, Jenny, it is.
We're gonna roll with that topic because that every time I ask for like a couple, I get more. So Libra, I'm sorry, you have a lot. The Hierophant, who in this particular card is contacting the dead. And the Three of Cups came out kind of wonky. So are you in contact with those who have passed? Have you laid somebody to rest? Do you need to lay somebody to rest? To make peace with some of that stuff. We just had Memorial Day. If you're holding on to anger and grudges, let's find a good way and healthy way to deal with that, and to maybe discern those spirits a little bit more. Yeah. So then you had the Hermit land on top of the Knight. So that is asking you to be introspective about this and maybe slow this Knight down just a little, because doing something like this type of communication and work, is precarious. You're not going to be shoving that sword down your throat. You are going to take your time devouring this information and taking action on it, and understand what it is you are really doing. Messing with that stuff is, oh, it's fun, right? It's not a joke. So, definitely approach it with heart and with celebration, and be sure that that's your motive and what you're contacting and what your goal is, if it is to bring harmony or if it's to be divisive. And I have a feeling this Hierophant looks more harmonious than many of the Hierophants I see. You're welcome. That was a lot.
That was badass. Because I got death. I'm like, there it is. And the 8 of Pentacles. And it's fascinating because Chance, a Libra moon, just dropped this. Maybe makes me think I should look out for ancestors in the biofield during sessions this week. Yeah, that's fucking solid, because 8 of Pentacles is work, literally. And then death is, you know, dealing with the dead. It's also transformation, right? It's also transformation. So Libra, with the 8th house having a big old spotlight with the North Node and Venus and Uranus in it, this is definitely a huge time of transformation for you. Like you're going through something major. It's not necessarily a literal death, but you know, could be. Jesus. I don't think so though. I don't think so though. This to me is also talking about a complete transformation in your shared projects. Exactly what I was talking about with the 8th house representing being shared resources and things of that nature. The 8 of Pentacles, it's paying attention to the details and being diligent and continuing to do the small things that add up to the big things. With death, we're transforming that entire process. Considering Uranus is in that house, again, I want to add in the idea of innovating something. Something needs to become automated or in some inventive energy needs to come in here, and I have a feeling like if you don't, you might be forced to. But keep an open mind. Something else that just kind of like popped in my head right now. I have heard some astrologers speak about Uranus as holding on to memories from the ancient past, like Akashic record type shit. So that's kind of interesting and something to keep in mind.
Yeah, we
I
can't
mean,
really hold on to ancient grudges. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's great. Definitely. Don't hold on to ancient grudges.
I can't be mad at Italians forever. Ancient Rome. Ah, I mean, come on.
But I want to be mad at England forever. Come on.
I know. Me too. But
Yep. Innovating. Anyway, that's awesome. Okay. Virgo, Virgo. Do 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 do. This is a 9th house transit for you, Virgo. Sweet. Okay, so you are okay. I heard an amazing quote last night, actually. Um, yes, JLo, you have time. So I heard an excellent quote, okay? It was actually in Chance's interview of Barlando, and he talked about the difference between information and knowledge and how information is not the same as knowledge. This, to me, speaks of the 3rd and 9th house axis. The 3rd house is about gathering information and learning new things. The 9th house is expanding on that information, finding the meaning of that information, and having an embodied experience of that information. That's a 9th house. With Taurus being in your 9th house, this is 100% needing to actually quite literally have an embodied experience of that thing that you learned in order to apply it. So the key here for this transit, the Venus Uranus North Node stuff going on in the 9th, is as you are learning new things. Oh, wow. Okay. The 9th house can be finding teachers. It can be like quite literally some kind of higher education. But again, for you, Virgo, it has to be something that aligns with your real values, that you actually give a shit about. And with it being with Uranus, okay, Virgo, you could be learning about astrology. You could be learning about some kind of ancient past occult type shit, which is really cool. The question is, how are you going to actually implement it into your daily life? Are you going to teach about it later yourself? These are things to think about.
that is something to think about. My throat chakra's going wild. You get the sun, Virgo. If you're going to be doing all that, approach it with innocence. I like that there's musicians in this card because all the information that they have to take in is immediately used. It becomes part of them. You know, music theory, all those things that musicians do. Reading notes, listening, and being discerning. All of this knowledge should be something that essentially bubbles out of you, right? It brings joy to others. Virgo is also about service. Are you taking light with what you know? And where are you shining it? Because even one little match in a room can illuminate. You don't even have to take that much. But what you do take is powerful. So keep that in mind.
Got a little prophet over there drawing. What? It's oh, sorry. It's not in the description box, but I'll put the ticker up. There you go. Okay. Damn, dude. Okay, this is crazy. What the fuck, Virgo? What the fuck, Virgo? So I pulled the Hangman. Interesting. It's 21 in the chat as I pull a 12 card. And the 10 of Swords. Well then. Okay. So
Alrighty then.
alrighty then. Okay. What the fuck? There's definitely something coming to an abrupt end. Okay. You're being asked to take a different perspective. What is the deeper meaning of whatever it is that you're going through? Because there is a deeper meaning. Something that you can learn from and be able to teach others. But first you have to actually get through the situation that's happening right now. Okay. The positive thing about the 10 of Swords, okay. The 10 of Swords, this is actually Sun in Gemini. These types of situations teach you some kind of discipline. It teaches you perseverance. It teaches you how to actually survive when crazy shit is thrown at you, and you become a stronger and better person for it. And you could compare it to some kind of crazy ass initiation. Yeah, there's a full frontal nudity on that card. Let's just not hold it out to the YouTube. Please don't ding me. Yeah, I need some new decks. Anyway, this is an initiation, Virgo. Hardcore initiation. Not to be taken lightly. Welcome to Giggle Tarot. Fuck.
Do a laugh.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what to say. Like, I think the most important thing about this really is just that the 10 means that it's coming to an end, a completion, right? Anyway, that is the most important part of that. And hey, oh my God. Hang in there, Virgo. You got this.
Perfect.
You're welcome. Oh, shit. Leo.
I almost didn't hear you say Leo until the last minute because I thought you said meow. I was like, Leo, meow. Okay.
It's appropriate for Leos. It's appropriate for Leos.
It works.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. What's up, Kalina? Hey, 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 hey. To be oh my God. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Leo. Oh my God, Leo. Okay. Taurus is the 10th house. That's exciting. So for you, Leo. Ooh, Chance, I love how this applies for you. Okay. The 10th house has oh my God. The 10th house has a lot to do with your public life, right? It is all about your obligations to society. It has a lot to do with your public image. Like this right here, what you're seeing my 10th house. You're not seeing my first house, you're seeing my 10th house. When you meet someone one-on-one, then you're meeting their first house. But as far as like this goes, this is 10th house stuff, right? Your public perception, your obligation to society. It's the highest heights that you're able to reach. That's the 10th house. You're welcome, buddy. Anyway, with the North Node, okay, being in the 10th house, that's where you're aiming, right? So you're currently creating something for yourself that will allow you to keep reaching higher heights, whatever that means for you. And I mean, I know I'm speaking to like fucking Leo, so like, do you really, do you really need to go higher? Yes, apparently you do. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, with the Uranus and Venus, again, this is about innovating and bringing some new and inventive thing into your career. Why I said that I love how this applies for Chance is because he just got a giant fucking tuning fork and he's had more clients than he's ever had since he got this giant fucking fork. I fucking love it. Like, that is Uranus right there. Frequency, literally working with frequency. In a public and career oriented manner. It's perfect. Anyway, I love it. I love it. So it could also be like, I just saw somebody else in the chat say they're Leo rising. It could also be bringing in some new elements into your, say, podcast, or, you know, introducing something new and beautiful that will be of service into your career. Okay, I'll leave it there. Kalina, we go backwards because we're crazy like that. So we've done Pisces, and now we're at Leo, and we're working towards the first signs.
Everything you said fits. And these are beautiful. You have the 9 of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. 9, 10.
Ooh.
So yeah, I like that because this ship is your emotional fulfillment. You have everything with you. You're going on that adventure towards that next thing. And out of all the aces you got, it is the material realm. Wherever this fulfillment is happening, it's something in your material, whether that's building a new home, taking care of your body, your health. I have a feeling it's more monetary though. That's just, what I'm getting off of it. But those are things to consider, Leo, is making sure that, maybe you need something new in your health routine that will add to this satisfaction. That'll make this journey a lot more easier to bear. Or it'll be more fun because, maybe your knees don't hurt. Or you'll have more funding with it being monetary. More passion if it was, wands. Or even new love with, the Ace of Cups. So I think with this, it is more material. Being grounded. Maybe are you looking for an island, Leo, in this ship? There you go. And it's whatever this next thing is, it just makes the journey better. That's all. It doesn't mean that it's over. It just makes the journey better. It starts the new chapter. It's like that breath in between pages when you start a new chapter of a book. It's like cusps. We don't give cusps enough credit. I'm just going to say that. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Leo.
Oh my god, Rachel, you're psychic as fuck. I love it. Yeah, crone, a car is a ship, 100%. Exactly. Okay, Leo. Interesting. I got 2 5 cards. So 5 5. I got the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So that's interesting. 5 plus 5 is 10, 10,000. Anyway, okay. I like this 5 of Wands because this is passion. Okay. The 5 can be a little bit of a difficult energy. You know, we're coming from the 4 where everything was stable and grounded and solid and beautiful. And then this 5th energy comes in, is like, we're going to change things up a little bit. You might need to like dodge, dip, and dive, and duck and dodge. You know what I mean? If you can dodge a wrench. All of this innovation and expansion and newness coming in as far as career goes, though, sometimes, you know, sometimes we can expand too fast, or bring in too many new things all at once, and that can be a little bit overwhelming. And that's kind of what I'm picking up with the 5 of Pentacles. Sometimes this card is talking about some kind of a lack coming in, but sometimes, in my humble, very humble opinion, in my opinion, it can be just not paying attention to something. You know, the core message of this card to me talks about we can get so caught up with something in our head that we're totally missing out on something that's already there, that we already have, that we never really lost in the first place. So as all of this newness and innovation is coming in, and as you are changing things and adding things and shifting things and reevaluating things, just don't forget to pay attention to the little details and to take stock of what you already have and what you do have. And that includes relationships, that includes, you know, physical things. You know, just try not to take on too much that you've got so much going on that you lose focus, I would say, or are unable to complete things. So that's all.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Bow. I love it. Also, Jen, I got you, and J-Lo, I got you. Yeah, Jen and J-Lo, we got you. Cancer, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what the fuck? Cancer. Taurus is your 12th house. I feel like we just fucking talked about this. Oh, it's the Taurus New Moon. Right, okay. We did talk about this not terribly long ago, but with the Lord of your 12th coming into the 12th, with Uranus there, with North Node there, this is most definitely connecting to a deeper, hidden spiritual part of yourself, right? You could quite literally be going on vision quest shit in your dreams. Like, fucking literally. Okay, like, I just got chills. Wow, how do you innovate the 12th house? I have to think about this. Hold on one second. What kind of work are you doing with your dreams and around the dream realm? It could even be like you need to change up something to do with your sleeping space. Like the 12th house is quite literally the bed, the bedroom and the bed, right? So, you know, maybe it's time to freshen things up in there a little bit and buy something. Not even buy, you could even make something new for your bed or your bedroom, just to change things up and help this Uranus energy channel somewhere that's like not destructive. It doesn't have to be destructive, but Uranus can be an unsettling energy. So yeah, how have your dreams been? Have they been a little bit crazy? Have they been a little bit out of whack? I'm curious to know. The other thing is like the 12th house can also just be needing to have isolation, needing to just be spending a little bit more time in meditation, spending a little bit more time in nature, not necessarily being in the public eye all of the time. It can also be going on trips to really far distant foreign lands, because that's another form of isolation, right? Traveling. So think about these themes and think about how you can bring in the energy of Venus, which is about beauty, is about values, and the energy of Uranus, which is innovation, change, and all of that fun stuff that I've been repeating. I need to get a thesaurus.
They are excellent to have.
I need a thesaurus, guys.
It's like one of my favorite books.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Okay, well, with that, Cancer, you've got a couple different things going on. You have the Nine of Pentacles, that material stability. I like that even though, there's all this going on that is incredibly stable, like looks like he's climbing, he's still reaching. It doesn't look greedy. I don't get a greed vibe from this. More intrigue, pleasure, joy, those Venusian things, right? But also those earthy things, because the earth does have a lot to give and it is for you. Recognizing what is for you propels you forward quickly. Indeed.
Sorry, Rachel. Keep going.
All right. So I like what Kaylee's talking about with the dreams, because it's going to give you a vision. And the thing with, I almost said Pluto. That's not correct.
Uranus?
Pisces energy. I'm thinking water. I'm in a watery place. That's where my brain is at with dreams. So that's where my brain goes. When you're in that realm, it's easy to be visionary about what you're reaching for, but not know exactly what that is. So clarity is going to be really important, because whatever you reach for is going to manifest, and it's going to manifest quickly. That's all.
Oh my God.
So stay grounded. Stay really grounded. If you're going to do all that work in the other realm, in your brain, in your
Yes.
emotions, you need to stay grounded. Whatever that
Yes.
means for you.
Yes. Roman just posted pictures of his banana bread and it looks fucking amazing.
It probably is.
Fucking goddamn chefs. I swear to God. Okay, so this is awesome. Thank you for bringing this up, Regan. If you don't have planets in a sign, that doesn't mean that you don't have that sign's energy within you somewhere. What house cusp falls in that sign? That's the question to ask, because that will tell you what area of life Cancer energy shows up for you. For example, I'm a Capricorn rising, making Cancer my 7th house. So my relationships carry a Cancerian theme, and any stuff in Cancer, like, Okay, so so that's how you think about it, right? That's why it's so important to know your birth time, because that tells you where all of the other signs are. Because you're not just your sun sign, you're not just your rising sign, you're not just your moon sign. You are a whole damn being, not just a tiny fraction of a bean, right? Sorry. Okay. Interesting. So for Cancer, I got the 4 of Cups, which, I mean, this particular card especially makes me think of like boredom, or even being so comfortable as to get complacent with something, or just missing out on something because you're not paying attention to it. But the image on this card speaks to me of like, you know, they've had their fill. They look bored as fuck, but like there's still another hidden gift there. A hidden gift. So what's hiding in your 12th house that wants to come out? And yeah, that's kind of just how I'm going to frame that, and we'll pause there for a second on that. The other card that I got was the 3 of Pentacles, but reversed. In the reverse. So, 3 of Pentacles, this is about building something, teamwork of some kind. Reversed, it's like ignoring or not building. What's interesting to me about this is we've got the 3 cups sitting on the ground, emptied out, and the one sitting behind, right? Which way do I? There we go. And the one sitting behind, right? And then we got, oh my God, it's backwards. Oh my God. And then we got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like having used up some resource, okay? Or feeling like we've used up some major resource, only to like be ignoring something else. And whatever it is that you're ignoring, that's kind of what's coming out in hints, especially in the dream time, or when you're in meditation. Okay. So think about this. 3 is an important number. It's like 3 very important things. 3 people, 3 relationships, 3 cups, right? Or 3 contracts, 3 pentacles. There's something there about that number specifically that you need to pay attention to. And yeah, I don't know who that's for, but there you go. Oh my God, they're talking about food.
Could you not? That sounds good.
Yeah, so with the 9th house, so the 9th house is all about teaching, publications, things like that. So you take the qualities of Cancer and apply that to the 9th house interpretations of gurus, teachers, blah, 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 blah. And that's how you interpret that. I'm honestly, I'm stumped by the Cancer reading.
You did pick 3 of Pentacles, right? Because that just flew out while I was clearing it for the next one.
Yo, what?
Maybe that's
so
something
3.
to pay attention to.
Wow, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's wild.
And did it fly out? Is there anything I could do about my crab ass?
Lots of lotion in that ocean.
Good question. I don't know. You're fucked. Okay, did it come out? Did it come out upright or reversed?
Upright.
Upright. Ooh, ooh. Okay.
So I do think about that teamwork with it.
Yeah. So it's like
and nurturing care. I mean, you could definitely overwater things.
So with the nodes, right? The North Node is what you're trying to build right now, right? Oh shit, did I say Taurus is the 12th house? Taurus is the 11th house. I just skipped a house.
Might have been a divine slip up.
That's hilarious. It's not hilarious, but it's hilarious. So teamwork. Yeah. Teamwork is the key then. So oh my God. Fuck. Sorry, Cancer. God damn it. That's so embarrassing. Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay. So then that teamwork becomes the key there. that becomes the big key. So there's something about needing to bring in some kind of team aspect, or even continuing to connect with your wider social network. So that's the 11th house. God damn it. 3 is still important. I don't know why.
Well,
if that
3
resonates for you, maybe you need a personal reading. I don't know.
Yeah.
I need more information. So
3 can be not just okay. So it can be like you, spirit, and another person, right? Where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in the midst of them. So so there's that aspect of the Trinity too. So being sure that whatever you're doing it just comes back to being in line with source. And that your teamwork isn't just between other people. You're working in tandem with the divine. You're working in tandem with God and whatever your higher power or self is too. And remembering that that is an aspect of you, because I think with unity consciousness, and that's probably the trap of Cancer, when Cancer gets negative and tries to control, you forget that that other person is a separate entity, that our friends are their own people. And that is a part of teamwork and really honoring the way that people work. Like I have plants, like I like that this one has plants being watered, and that's teamwork. I have some that I can water a little bit and some that want all the water in the world. So it's being conscious with your care, being conscious with your teamwork, I think is what I'm thinking about with 3.
I really love that. Thank you, Rachel. I feel like with the 4 of Cups, there's also an aspect of really needing to practice gratitude for what you do have that you might be taking for granted.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry for my confusion. Gemini. This is a 12th house transit for you, Gemini. Motherfucker. God damn it. So everything I said about Cancer at the beginning, apply that to you. Maybe you need to change up something in the fucking bedroom with your bed. I don't know. I'm just like, fuck it. I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not done, but
flip your orientation. Just you don't have to move your entire bed. Like I had a friend do that. You don't need to do that. But flip your orientation for like a night or 2. Feel it out. But like if you sleep with your head north, sleep south. See what happens.
That could be fun.
It is. Sometimes south is nice.
Okay. Gemini. I'm about to change my sheets. Are they new sheets? The I mean, the point with the Uranus-Venus conjunction is you're changing something, Uranus, okay? Innovating, doing something totally different. Just clean.
Good. That's good.
Do you have any fabric pens or anything like that? I don't know. I don't know.
Putting sigils on your sheets.
Careful.
Sorry, chaos.
Okay. I made this page once and I put Othala on it, but like a whole bunch of Othalas. And I put it under my bed and nothing bad happened. But I needed to take it out and it didn't feel good. Good times.
Yeah, be careful with what you put under your pillows.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to absorb this, but should you?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Yep.
Oh my god, Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Serious time. Serious time.
Oh, this keeps happening. All right. Asked for 2, got 3. So
Interesting.
I was like, just one more, and 2 of them came out. So here's High Priestess, which is number 2, just in case you needed a reminder. There's that relationship between you and spirit, that devotion. 7 of Pentacles, taking your material realm into account, getting things in order, seeing what you've grown, seeing what's growing, making adjustments as needed. King of Wands. So there's all the passion to go do some things, but also direct. I like the King of Wands as a director. Out of all the kings, he understands relationship and who needs to be where and do what. Oh, I would love one of those. So yeah, that's what I'm getting, Gemini, is maybe maybe be okay with leadership, because that's what this is. I think sometimes we get really wrapped up in our devotion to other that we're too afraid to step into important shoes. And I like that, the 7 is very contemplative. It looks very into what he's doing. I don't know how well you can see it. It looks dark. But there is a vibe of authority here. You can take things into account. You can get things in order because you're meant to with this King of Wands. So just be okay stepping into roles of leadership and being a little fearless about it. Be sensitive, because if you have all this intuition going and all this knowledge, you have no excuses to not be empathetic. You're going to know how to wield this fire, or you will burn people. And be patient with them, because everyone's growing. There are all these different levels, all these different, rungs with different amounts on them. That's people. We're like that. That's the material realm. So yeah, there you go, Gemini.
I love that. And again, my cards tie in very well.
Ooh.
So I got the Lord, which is the Emperor card, reversed. This, coming out reversed, tells me that definitely need to be stepping into some kind of leadership role. Do you have authority within yourself? Because that's where it has to come from. The difference between a leader and a tyrant is in how they lead. Is it controlling and coming from a place of insecurity and fear and just the need to control, which is based on fear, or are you leading by example?
Mm-hmm.
And then it got the Queen of Cups reversed. That to me is telling me that there's something. The Queen of Cups can be either you or it can be somebody in your close vicinity. There's something about this where somebody is being immature, or, well, immature, but that can come out in multiple different ways. The Queen of Cups reversed can be like incredibly overbearing and overprotective, which can be another way of being tyrannical and controlling, actually. So that's something you need to work out within yourself. And another way that this could be, like, if this Queen of Cups is somebody around you that you're trying to deal with, then you need to step into your own sense of authority and create boundaries by being assertive, because the Lord is Aries energy, and with the Jupiter, Mars, and Aries right now, and just the Chiron in Aries right now, there's a very serious need for us to step into a healthy masculine role by setting boundaries and being firm with people. You can be loving and still be firm. In fact, being assertive and setting boundaries and saying no can sometimes be the most loving thing that you can do. So that's what I want you to think about, Gemini. Where can you step into your own role as a leader, lead by example? And what kind of emotional boundaries do you need to set with people?
I
Oh,
like that.
J-Lo, you're going through a Chiron return, hardcore. Taurus. Bull gang, what up? Gemini was too serious. That's funny. Usually Gemini's not serious, but that was a very serious reading.
Rein it in.
Jesus. Holy shit. Okay. Taurus. Fun. Okay, so the Uranus, Venus, Rahu thing is happening in your first house. This is the house of self, of identity. So your identity, even like how you physically look, could be totally changing right now. I mean, this is the kind of transit where people like dye their hair crazy fucking colors. Like literally, that's Uranus, right? I mean, hair is temporary, so like even if you do something crazy with it, it'll grow back. You know, it'll grow back. But Rachel, come on.
It can be replaced. No, I know.
It can grow back. It can grow back. So don't be afraid to express yourself in a different way, right? Have fun with this transit, right? Venus in her home sign, which is your rising sign, that's fantastic. So you're feeling beautiful. You're feeling really good about yourself, hopefully. Uranus is a very unsettling energy. So, I mean, take this opportunity while Venus is in her home sign to like really ground down into who are you exactly? And I mean, does your appearance change who you are at the core? You know, maybe you need to change something up to like, you know, help you shake off some stagnant or coagulated energy. I fucking love that. That was another bar Lando thing that he said. Coagulated. I love that. Or congealed, not coagulated, congealed. Whatever. It's not flowing. Maybe Queen of Cups reversed was asking you to lighten up a little bit and be a little bit less serious. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, Taurus.
These cards are being really unruly, and a bunch of stuff wants to come out, so I'm only taking one.
Taurus,
Like,
you get
listen.
one. Calm down.
Yeah, simmer down. That says that there's a lot, and the one is the Hermit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I love that, and I like, you know, expressing yourself and doing all of that well. Making things a little bit more contemplative on this end. It seems very opposite, doesn't it? For that energy to have to go
What the
within,
fuck?
right? Like, don't overthink what color your hair is. It's really like, you know, or maybe you have the opportunity to really step up your magic game and make it meaningful, because that's a part of art too, is giving it meaning. And we've talked about this on so many weaves, that, you know, art for the sake of art, and this whole Dadaist idea, you know, that removes meaning and it means other people can impose. So maybe it is about being very conscious and aware, having fun with it for sure. Definitely have fun with it, because it is fun. That's the side of what practical magic really is. It's having fun with everything that's been introspective, with everything that's on your heart, and really being conscious of your expression.
The magical is in the mundane, yo.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
So I got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And I got the Wheel. Also reversed. What the fuck? What the fuck, Taurus? Okay.
Whoa.
Interesting. The Four of Pentacles reversed when you got the Hermit. Because the Hermit is often about needing to shed something. And the Four of Pentacles, especially in reverse, you could be holding on to something that really needs to be like, there's a big difference between like long-term investments and then like hoarding things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to keep in mind. And the thing about this nodal axis, the Taurus Scorpio energy, the South Node being in Scorpio, South Node is about detaching, and Scorpio is literally purging. So there is something that you're holding on to that needs to be purged, that needs to go. And that could even, until you do that, you probably won't have room or energy or the ability to bring something new in. So think about that. And then with the Wheel reversed, that's interesting. Okay. I get the sense of like repeating patterns over and over and over again. And that's what needs to be purged. There's a pattern repeating. It needs to fucking stop. It needs to come to an end. You can't repeat it again. And again, with the Wheel, this is a Jupiter card, which is about expansion and luck and really nice things like that. But you can't expand if you've got no room to expand, right? Like today for example, today my sister and I, we were potting up some plants, right? So a bunch of them were root bound and couldn't expand any further, and it didn't matter if we gave them, you know, a bunch of fertilizer or whatever, they had no room to keep growing. So sometimes you need to make space in order to do that. So that's what I would say to you, Taurus.
Yeah, I like that. And allowing those things to go away. In this coffin, shedding the mortal coil, there are little centipedes in this deck. And centipedes are about transformation in here. And allowing those things. I mean, Taurus, that's like what you don't like about Scorpio is that some things go away. Some things die. And it's okay to let that happen, to let that process just be. And I like how simple it is with these little insects. It's like, it's just a process. It can be easy to let go of that.
Aries. Okay, Aries. Taurus is your second house. Number dos. So, for you, where you're innovating, okay, this is quite literally your values, your possessions, your income. But at its core, it's what you value, what you actually give a shit about. Because the things that you keep around you and how much you earn is honestly a direct reflection of how you value yourself and you value your time and your skill and your energy, etc. So think about that. Just think about that. What needs to be innovated or changed? What needs to be freshened up? Are you holding on to things that need to be like gotten rid of? Go ahead, Rachel.
Oh, I love
I was
that.
just gonna
Sorry
keep
to
talking
interrupt.
until you were done. I was just gonna keep fucking rambling.
Well, here's that explorative, inquisitive nature with the Page of Swords. He's studious. He's a studious young lad. He's doing the work. He's investigating what needs to be done. What do you need to work on? The Five of Wands. Are you lighting candles with that match? Or are you burning bridges? Aries. You know, keeping this young mind. But that's something to work on, is maybe not burning bridges and using this fire and this flame to warm others. Or, and maybe maybe you do need to burn some and release anything that wasn't working before is gone. And you have to let it be that way, because old relationships that aren't working are just getting in the way of the new relationships that are. You're wasting matches. No chance. Simmer down. So this Page of Swords is taking it back. Being mindful. I mean, I like that he's writing. If you practice calligraphy, which is oddly enough what a lot of samurai and a lot of warriors tend to do, like I think even shout out to the Golden One for picking up calligraphy. Like,
I love that dude.
I know.
I fucking love that dude.
He's something. So, picking up something that keeps your mind occupied and sharp in a different way. There you go. Right. Not before and definitely after. Not while you're on it.
That's such an Aries thing to say. Oh my god, I love it. Sorry, Rachel.
No, you're fine. That's it. That's the vibe.
Okay. I love. What's that? You got the Page of Swords?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, because I got the King of Swords.
He's on the bottom.
Oh, snap. Whoa. Aries. Okay. And then I got the Ace of Pentacles as well. I'm like, that's no big deal. Just the Ace of Pentacles. Just what I fucking called. Okay, sorry. Anyway. So that's cool. Some kind of new opportunities coming in. 100%. This could show up quite literally as some kind of very professional, responsible individual, some kind of businessman maybe that wants to, make a deal. So that could be really interesting for sure. Double ace mofos. Did you get an ace too?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, that was for somebody else.
Oh, you go. Okay, gotcha.
Leo, fire.
I swear to God, I am paying attention. I promise. Okay. So yeah, totally, 100%. You can be quite literally creating some kind of a business contract with somebody where it brings in an opportunity to expand your resources. Second house. Also, I mean, this could just be you making shrewd business decisions and just being incredibly responsible. And I like dry ice. What? What?
Who doesn't?
I don't know.
I love it.
Yep.
I'll be honest.
So anyway, I think this is beautiful energy. The only danger to this, or potential downside, is that you could be too cold, too calculating. So I mean, don't lose touch with your feelings. Don't lose touch with Earth. You know what I mean? This is the reason why I say that. Okay, don't forget to ground and be present in the moment. And the reason why I say that is this is one of those court cards where he's got his shoes on. So don't forget about the little things that keep you happy. And that is how you take that ace and expand it from an ace into a 10. Persistence, hard work, but also don't lose sight of the little things.
There you go. Beautiful.
There you go.
Perfect.
Quality over quantity, maybe.
Chance, your handwriting's beautiful. You should. We could compare, and people would like yours better. Like, oh, I can read this.
Wow, magic.
All right.
Okay, now we're going to do a quick collective read, and then we'll move on to the personal readings. So far, I've got Chance, JLo, and Jen. Do you have anybody on your side?
Let me check. Just double check. I didn't see any in the chat, so it might take me a second.
Okay.
I wasn't looking at the chat exactly.
No worries. Ooh. Okay, so for a collective reading.
Legs, buffalo.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
And let's see.
Wow, finally. Dude, okay. I've been waiting this whole time. I'm like, when are we going to pull the lovers or the devil or a 6? When's it coming? And then it never came. We didn't pull a single fucking 6.
No.
I finally pulled the devil just now. Finally.
That's funny.
What's a feeling? You have cancer somewhere. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, we have Carrie Powers. So
oh, Carrie, cool. I want to be on the list. Well, check the description box, good sir.
Yeah. Legs and Carrie, let us know, since you just wanted one, who you'd like the card from.
Oh, yeah, you get to choose. I mean, unless you want us to do rock, paper, scissors again,
Right,
which was
we
a
can
disaster.
Always Rochambeau.
We can always do that. Oh, man. Okay, so I got a couple of cards that came out. Check the check the description box, my friend. I got a couple of cards that came out. Literally, the devil fucking flew out of the deck, and finally, there's 15 in the chat. Perfect timing. Okay, this is the devil in this deck. It's Cernunnos. Da 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 da, and it came out reversed, suggesting that we are being irresponsible with our energies at this time. So, where are you spilling out energy unnecessarily? Something to think about. Yeah, and then the other card that I got was the 3 of Wands reversed. So this to me is saying there's a direction that we want to go, something that we really want to build and see grow and flourish and prosper, and all of this like beautiful passion needs a direction to go, but we're being tied up or preyed upon or preying upon ourselves in some way, or just not being responsible about where we're putting that energy. Thus, it's not growing, it's not changing, it's not moving forward. So that's what I got for the collective reading. So that's something to keep in mind this week.
Wow. That ties in really well. Or this ties in with that, I should say. Because the first thing that flew out was the 5 of Swords in reversed. So in the 5 of Swords, in this version, you have this couple running through, facing adversity. And the 5 of Swords is about winning at the expense of others. Reverse, maybe you see that's not such a great idea. Or maybe this is really heavy. Going with Kaylee's cards, it sounds like that could be a source of anxiety. Because you do have somewhere you're going. The Knights do run into opposition when they're on their quest, when they're doing their job. So maybe not losing heart, not losing your passion or your fire, but just being more conscious and aware. Maybe not too aware. Because the thing is, if you're running around all kinds of crazy, then those swords are going to cut you. And maybe if you're giving your energy away too much, you will get cut. People will take advantage of you. That's kind of the Five of Swords. It's taking advantage of others. It's aggressive. Be mindful that you're not doing that. And if you are experiencing that, get some help. You don't have to do it alone. I like that this couple is a couple. It's not just one person. They're experiencing this together. That's your inner divine union as well. You're not alone going through the gauntlet.
I love that, especially when you think about Devil Reverse being the possibility of struggling with addictive tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Wow.
Well, and that was the shadow for this week's gene key during this is hunger.
Oh shit,
And
hungry ghosts. Yo.
yup.
Damn. Okay. So Jen has requested one Kaylee, one Rachel, s'il vous plaît. She put please in French. You're so
Just
sweet,
got
Jen.
Kalina's request too. So.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. Wait, so one each?
One each.
Okay.
One each, yeah. Jen, you mystical psychic woman. Are you paying attention to your dreams? Gemini sun, Taurus is your 12th house. Do. Are you afraid of anything at the moment? Don't be afraid. You don't need to be afraid. It's not that scary. You have guides. You have guides that can help you on your path. You have lots of people that you can reach out to. It's not that scary. Also, you're psychic as fuck, so I don't know what you're afraid of. Okay, you got this, buddy. You fucking got that. You fucking got this. You fucking got this. Okay. You know what's between those pillars over there? You know what's over there? The fucking high priestess. Don't you want to go say hi to the high priestess? Have some secrets revealed? The moon can be talking about secrets. It can be talking about things hidden in the dark that sometimes we are afraid of. But you know what? Like I said, you don't have to be afraid. You have guides all around you. Jen?
Beautiful. This flew out. This just flew right out before I could do anything else. I love it. It's the Nine of Cups.
I just got chills. Yo.
Yep, there's that confirmation. You have support. This trunk isn't just full of treasure and material things. It's full of emotional and spiritual support too. You can go on this journey and it can be a good journey. And whatever rocks your boat, that's okay. It'll even out. And you can weather the storm because you have all of this backing you. That's what it's for. It's for this journey. You got it, Jen. You're awesome.
Next, we got J-Lo. And I just put in the chat, she's asking for 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Giggle Tarot, girl. Just hashtag Giggle Tarot. But yeah, do you want one from me, one from Rachel? 1 and 1, but you paid for 3. You paid for 3, my friend.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see. 1 and 1. So we got a rock paper for the other one.
Oh my god. Okay, let's do it. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
We can do this. We can gotta get around my mic. Okay. I'm ready.
On shoot?
Okay, on shoot. Yes. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Did we both do scissors? God damn
Yes.
it. Okay.
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 1, 2, 3, shoot. Rock.
Yes. Okay. J-Lo. J-Lo, J-Lo. Got the lovers in reverse and the 8 of cups in reverse. What's going on, J-Lo? That's interesting. So the lovers in reverse. Very interesting. Okay, you're psychic as fuck. I don't know why you're getting other people to read your cards. First of all, number one, what the fuck? Number two. Number two. Okay. I need to know this story, the John Travolta card. I need to know this. Anyway, okay.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the Eight of Cups first, all right? Perhaps you are giving up on something too soon. Okay. Perhaps you want to walk away from something, but it's not time yet. And then with the Lovers reversed, is this what you're trying to walk away from? I don't know what the fuck. I mean, it kind of looks kind of spicy. You know what I mean? I don't know. But Lovers can be more than just something that has to do with romance. I mean, it's a card of Gemini, so it's talking about the divine twins. Period. And the fact that we named it the Lovers is kind of fucked up, but that's not the point. It's not the point. I know, it's so sexy. It's true. This is a very sexy deck. The other thing about the Eight, yes, it is. This is the Druid Tarot. The other thing about the Eight of Cups reversed is that sometimes this is not referring. Okay, my first interpretation could still stand. However, the other way you can look at this, especially with the Lovers reverse right next to it, is that you need to walk away from something and you haven't been walking. Like you actually need to fucking go now. It's past time to end, whatever that is. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a physical relationship that this is referring to. This could be your relationship with something else, be it your relationship with a certain modality or your relationship with, I don't know, with like food, or your relationship with a specific kind of food, not food in general. Please keep eating. Oh my God.
We encourage, people eating.
We encourage nourishment. But I mean, why I say that, okay? So like when we're talking about when we need something, okay, when we're lacking in something, sometimes we create relationships with things or with people that have that thing. So for example, when we're feeling not empowered, when we're feeling powerless, one of the things that we do is we create relationships with either people that embody that characteristic or modalities. Like, say, for example, my relationship with astrology. That came in at a time I started developing that relationship when I wasn't feeling very powerful within myself. Okay. This could be asking you to not the word sacrifice is coming to mind, but I wouldn't say sacrifice, to give up or release something that is past time or your past due getting over using, right? Like you've been using something a lot and it's time to let that particular thing go. Whatever that is exactly, I'm not sure, but maybe you need to do this so that you can focus in on something and be a little bit more directed and focused and get really, really good and masterful at this, like one or two things rather than 10,000 different things.
I like that. Jack of all trades, master of none. Better master of none than master of one. Is that how it goes? Have you heard that? Weird.
I've never heard the second part of that. That's interesting.
It is. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. And while Kaylee was talking about letting things go and, focusing on something, I was looking at these vines. And I think the scary part about letting things go is that they're not always replaced quickly. And with the Knight of Pentacles being the slowest, but he's also in tune with timing and seasons. So I think with releasing things, do it with a sense of stability, knowing that you're supported in growth and that you're not going to go hungry. You know, I think that's why we keep holding on to things, because it's still nourishing us. That Pentacles, that Earth, it still nourishes us. It's just changing plates. It's just time for a new course. And that time in between courses is time for you to digest. So when you release something, digest it. Let it sink in. Let it actually nourish you and push you forward. So that's what I got for you. Love you, lady.
I love that. I love that.
Okay.
Okay, let's do one from your list. What do we got? Carrie?
We got legs.
Oh, and
Carrie,
legs.
Kalina.
Damn. Okay, let's do legs.
Okay.
What'd she ask for?
She just wanted one.
Okay.
So let's see.
You pull it.
Okay. Gordy, this is the Santa Muerte deck. So legs. Wow. One or two. I'm not doing that. Sorry. You get I want this deck to be specific. That's why I do this. All right. 5 of Swords. There's that winning at the expense of others. In this particular deck, it looks more like somebody is winning at your expense. So I would say maybe be cautious about returning eye for eye, because that's going to be tempting in this situation. If someone's doing you wrong, we're tempted to do them wrong in return. And, you know, the Havamal talks about that. Somebody deals you bad, deal them bad. You know, you repay that, you do justice instantly. But I think here, you know, it's about discernment, and trusting that things will work out in the right time, that justice does occur. Stand up for yourself. Just be careful about your motives on why you're standing up. You know, are you doing it to spite or because it's the right thing to do? I think is more about the 5. And when it's the right thing to do, then you have a conscience that's clear. So there you go.
You got this, legs.
Yeah, you got this.
We believe in you.
Big time.
And we're here for support if you need it. Thor has arrived.
Yeah, it was doing that earlier. Now it's clear. Thor.
Not sorry. Okay, who's next?
I didn't see.
Okay, I've got. What?
Do you want to do Carrie?
Sure. Yeah. She sent me one for. So she's. You guys.
Oh.
She sent me some and you some. So we're doing one card each for Carrie.
Got it. Okay.
You guys.
It makes sense.
We figure it all out afterwards, so you don't need to worry about splitting it like that. You're so sweet. You guys are cute. You guys are fucking cute. I love you guys. Oh my god.
That is really
Okay.
sweet.
Miss Carrie Powers.
Oh.
Gemini sun. Oh. Oh, what did you just get? We both just did an oh. Fun.
Well, I got the Hermit.
You go first. Oh.
I like this Hermit card. It looks really daunting because it's like he's resting in a coffin.
It's a fucking coffin.
Right? But it's also it's comfortable. He looks comfortable when he's contemplative. And so maybe breathe into that. That there's life all around you. You're protected. Your inner fire is lit. That your introspection is blessed. Your transformation is assured. With these little centipedes here.
Hey,
Oh,
Juan.
no.
Yeah, he bought a fucking Cthulhu. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Cthulhu deck, man. It's fucked up. But hey, you do you. You do you.
We'll check in with
Just
you after you use that. Let's see how that goes.
for your first deck, that's pretty hardcore. I mean, like, talk about
Yeah.
like diving into the deep, deep, deep end. You know what I mean?
Doing that shadow work. Let's do
I
it.
love it. Yay. Okay, anyway, so Carrie, the card that jumped out at me, and I think this is fucking perfect. I'm glad I got you to go first, Rachel, because we got the Hermit, followed by the Fool. So you're embarking on a new leg of the journey. Haha, one leg forward. That's kind of funny. No, mine wasn't in reversed. Mine was not reversed. I checked. I double checked. Yep. Trust me. So this is cool. This is definitely about needing to trust some aspect of intuition and taking a leap of faith, right? With it coming in with the Hermit, this is kind of perfect because you have the inner light, right? You have that spiritual sight, right? You've got the knowledge. And as long as you're not, packing too much for the trip, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But this is pretty exciting. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. No, Rachel's was not reversed. Right?
Correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
cool.
upright.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really beautiful. I like that a lot.
The Fool and the Hermit. That is really cool.
That's a cool combo. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have to do the voice if you do it. So Kalina wants 2. So 1 for each.
Okay, cool.
There better be like a whole hour of that, at least.
Juan doing tarot readings with his Cthulhu deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm gonna sage like a motherfucker. Like, no. No.
Black candles, like get that protection
No mirrors.
energy.
No mirrors. Black candles. Cleared all the stones. Fuck that.
Tonight I'm
Dude,
playing with fire.
I got such bad juju doing that stream, man. I was burning sage the whole time. I'm like, fuck this, man. Oh my god. Ooh.
Oh, it's all right.
Holy shit. Okay, Kalina, focus. Focus. Kalina.
Is that too loud? The shuffling?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Just one, please.
It's an egregore. Oh my god. Okay, Kalina, not half the deck, all right? One card. Come on.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, 1, 2. 2 keep coming out.
You guys have been possessed.
It might be true.
Get your heads looked at.
Oh my gosh.
He just wants a tentacly hug. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Mhm, mhm.
Hey, Joey. Oh, hey, you know what? Honestly, listen to your body, dude. So that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. Listen to your body. Okay. Okay, Kalina. Focus. Focus. Sorry. If you're ready, you can go.
Okay. Is it okay that 2 came out? Sorry.
Sure. Yeah. Fuck it.
Like they
Why are you
would not
asking
just...
me?
Well, I don't know, Just trying to be mindful. All right. You got 7 of Pentacles. Watching things grow. 7 sevens, because you got the Chariot. 2. Things are moving forward. Oh dear. Okay. So things are moving forward. They're moving forward in union, in harmony, in beauty, along with others. Just remember to, do what you're doing and keep track of things. Because that is part of, actually, that stabilizes you as you move forward. I like that this is like kind of a gypsy cart. You have to make sure your wheels are still in good condition, that your roof isn't leaking. That's the 7. It's keeping things in order. 7's divine order, that divine breath, right? You're in the flow. I like that a lot. That's cool.
I don't like that game 1. That's some bullshit. Couldn't even do that sober. Fuck that.
Wait, are you playing poker with this one?
With that rule?
Yeah.
No. I can't play poker.
Gosh. Yeah, I think
lie.
we would lose. I would lose.
We would fucking lose so fast. Okay. Kalina. I got the Rebirth card, which is the Judgment card. This is about answering the call, awakening. And I mean, more awakening, really? Yes, more awakening. Putting out the call. What's that? Is that Judgment?
Yeah.
On the bottom?
At the bottom.
Double Judgment. Whoa, I just got chills everywhere. Holy shit.
2 2 and 2 7s.
Yo, Kalina, what the fuck?
Level up, sister.
Dude, seriously, level up. That's really cool. I know some of the stuff that's going on, like with the temple and whatnot, and I think it's fucking awesome. So keep putting out the call. Keep, doing what you've been doing, because you're building something very special and beautiful. And oh my god, I got chills everywhere. Holy shit. Yeah. Just keep going. That's all I gotta say. Just keep fucking going. You're already doing great.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Wow. Fuck you, Juan. Now I'm gonna do it. Oh shit. Part of it's just I'm really fucking uncomfortable being on camera, and I'm like, if I just laugh, it'll be fine. And then yeah, that's I swear to God,
Just
I'm
pretend
getting
it's
vulnerable
not
with you
there.
guys. I can't. I see my face. It's weird. I can't. You know what though? As soon as I pull up a chart or something else, and I can't see that I'm on camera, I go into the chart and I'm not even thinking about anything else. It's really cool. I love that.
Interesting.
Holy shit. Okay, so are we doing somebody from your list?
That was it.
Oh, okay, cool. So we got Chance next.
Okay.
So Chance, you didn't specify 2 cards, but you didn't specify. Do you want us to do 1 each? You let me know, brah. My brother. And then that is last on our list is Chance. So if anybody else wants reading, the description box below has the 3 options for where you can send your donation to, and the ticker going across the bottom of the screen here tells you what we're asking. 1 each. Okay, cool.
You got it.
Can I do
all right.
Did something flip out immediately?
Yeah.
I love it. You go ahead.
Wheel of Fortune again. Didn't you get this last time? Things are moving forward. Whether you like it or not, get ready for the next adventure. It's time. That's too funny.
Well, I don't know, Juan. What do you think? Can I tell the story? Can I tell the story?
Tell the story.
Well, it's not my story to tell. I just think it's hilarious. I think just one's fucking so funny. Okay.
The Wheel of Fate. That's right. Ooh, I'm glad you said that, because there is a difference between fate and destiny. Fate is everything that's behind propelling you forward, and destiny is what you're moving towards and all your potential. If you live by your fate, you can definitely do some good things, but you can also get stuck. If you're moving towards your destiny, you could lose sight, but it's definitely where you want to go. That balance, that black and white.
Okay, Chance. I'm gonna pull Chance's card and then I'm gonna tell the story. It's not a long story, but it's a funny story. I think it's I think it's fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna laugh, of course, but you know. Okay, Chance. So I pulled the 10 of Cups, but it came out in reverse, and I'm kind of like, that's bullshit. I want to pull again. But no, this is important. Okay, the 10 of Cups is the last decan of Pisces, where I know you have placements. Okay, this is important. So 10 of Cups, there's a lot of themes that are covered under this, namely emotional fulfillment, right? Lots of emotions, lots of like love and beauty and art, and it's all Pisces themes, right? Connection to the divine, all of that lovely stuff. The 10, right, the last decan of Pisces, ruled by Mars, sometimes this can be talking about overindulgence, even sometimes addictive tendencies, escapism, right? These are the negative flip sides of Pisces that we need to be aware of. So I would ask you to take a look at, where are you giving into excess, and where do you need to be very cautious about that? Especially as it pertains to like addictive tendencies in like relationships, or addictive tendencies with like video games, stuff like that. This is coming up. So it's just something to pay attention to, especially with Jupiter. We just pulled the wheel, right? Especially with Jupiter at the end of the summer turning retrograde and coming back over those same degrees. Be very, very cautious that you're not going into escapism. Okay. Otherwise, there's huge potential for great, great love, great connection to divine, fantastic dreams, all of this beautiful stuff. You just have to be really responsible. That Devil card reversed for the collective reading, right? You got to be really responsible with how you're using your energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's snacks.
There it is.
It's the snacks. That's so funny. Oh my god. Okay,
Faded
so
from
one,
food.
right? One. I love you, man. You crack me the fuck up. But yeah, I fucking mean it. Okay. Okay, one. Okay, so he gets a natal chart reading from me, right? And he's like, I don't even believe in astrology, but that shit was right. Okay. And then just like, I don't know, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, he's telling this story about he went on YouTube and opened up YouTube. And it was during this week where like there were like McDonald's and like Burger King were trying to tap into the tarot thing, where it's like, you can get a tarot reading with your Big Mac. It's like, that's fucking disgusting. Apparently, I missed it, but apparently YouTube had a tarot day where you could like click on a link to get like a tarot reading from YouTube or whatever. So anyway, so he says he clicked on the link to get a tarot reading, and it pulled up the Hierophant, which is Taurus. And it was just like, I don't believe in this shit. And then it's like, it's fucking sun sign. It's like, what?
On a platter.
Yeah. It's so funny. Oh my god. That's too good. That's fucking hilarious. And then immediately goes and pays for the Cthulhu tarot.
Right? That is ballsy.
That's so ballsy. I love it. Oh my god. And I'm like, oh yeah. You were nervous about playing with the dark, and then you're going to play with the dark? Are you crazy?
It's a hell yes or it's a hell no. All in.
I love it. I love it. But also, you know what? This man's so sweet. Okay, he's Juan sent me this Manly P Hall movie about astrology, and it's actually so beautiful. It's so sweet. Anyway, I'll link it in my Telegram channel because it was really cool. It's on YouTube, so it's free, and it was really beautiful. It's just like basically a use case for astrology. It was a murder mystery, and it was fucking awesome. I was like, oh, I'm so into it. Anyway. Yeah, that was the story. That was pretty much it. Just it was a Juan appreciation moment. And you know what? Shout out to you, Juan. You're a good man. Cool. Was that everybody? I think we got everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing else on my end. Sweet, cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with us through our random technical glitches and craziness and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. Okay. We'll
It was
see you
fun.
next week. Next Monday is the full moon in Sagittarius. So that's what we'll be talking about. Full moon in Sag. Hey, Nicholas, I saw that you wanted to get in on the list. Do you want us to wait a moment? Are you sending anything? Final call. Last call. Now I'm all in the finger pointing jam. I'm like, hey, listen here, motherfucker. Okay, cool. Next week. Okay, sweet. All right, cool. Have a wonderful week. And don't be afraid of things that go bump in the night. You have way more power. And I'm going to take my own advice with Cthulhu for that. Yeah. Fuck.
You got this.
That feeling when you give advice and it's like, oh, shit.
It's me too.
Bye, guys.